Hello, let's go. My name is Roberto Gil. I am the co-founder and CEO of ReallyLateBooking. I also organize the Madrid Appcelerator Titanium Meetup group, and I've been developing since 1998. This is my evolution as a developer. Now I'm using CoffeeScript most of the time. So first, what is ReallyLateBooking? ReallyLateBooking is a mobile application for booking hotels on the same day. Every day, hotels give us their unsold rooms with big discounts. So we only choose a few hotels per city, which with the best discounts. And so it's a last minute for hotels. We have an iOS, Android, and HTML version, and you can see some screenshots of the application, a list of cities, the deals in one city, the details of one hotel, and invite window. We focus on simplicity. You can book a room in only 4 tabs. So, achievements. We have had more than 200,000 downloads through the App Store and Google Play. We have now more than 30,000 registered users, and we have achieved the #1 ranking in the App Store, in the overall, and in Spain, in the overall and the travel category. We have been featured by Apple several times, but most important for me is that we are raising money. This is a real business. We have bookings every day, and we are growing day by day. So, some awards. Seed Rocket Madrid winners, App Circus Compostela winners, Tech City London finalist, Seed Camp Barcelona finalist, West Summit Dublin finalist. So, how we did it? We were only 2 developers, one doing the backend and the other one doing the mobile version. And not only that, also doing all things that you need to do in one startup, talking to hotels, marketing, commercial, legal stuff, everything. We started in Jan 2011, and 1 month later, we launched the iPhone version, and 1 month later, we launched the Android version. So our secret, Appcelerator and CoffeeScript. I think we couldn't do it without this technology. So, just for the curious, the architecture behind ReallyLateBooking, the front end is Appcelerator and CoffeeScript, and the backend is developed using Java with the Play framework and running on the Google App Engine and using REST as API. So, let's start with CoffeeScript. CoffeeScript is a programming language created by Jeremy Askinas in 2009. He's also the creator of Backbone.js, that you probably know because it's used in Alloy. It's JavaScript with Ruby-like syntax. And the most important for me is that it compiles into clean and readable JavaScript. So if you have problems, you can always go to the generate code in order to see what is happening. So that is why the golden rule in the web page of CoffeeScript is it's just JavaScript. So I want to show you live code. So, functions first. Here we have, you can see a JavaScript function. So we are going to transform this JavaScript code into CoffeeScript code. So the first one we don't need the semicolon, so I remove. Also, we don't need the curly braces, so I remove. We don't need the var keyword. This is very important because CoffeeScript adds the var keyword for you, so you can't have global vars in global variables in CoffeeScript. We don't need the function word because in CoffeeScript we have this arrow, and we don't need the return keyword because everything is an expression in CoffeeScript. So, and always CoffeeScript returns the last statement, the last value. So, oops, and we need to have this. Okay. Oops. Also, CoffeeScript use significant white space, so you need to have indentation, and this is the CoffeeScript code. If I made one mistake, well, I have some problem with the indentations. So, okay, I don't know why. Okay. Live demo, I don't know why. So, okay. In one line, better. Sorry for the live demo. So, we have, again, the same JavaScript code. And we can put the code in one line. Okay. More examples. Literals. So, some literals, we have an array of names, and with test made, we can show the compile JavaScript code, and this is the equivalent JavaScript code, and we also can run. So, and this is the JavaScript code, and indeed 14 is the result of this line. So if you want, you can add this, and also you can put the trailing commas, even this comma, that could be a problem, but if you saw the JavaScript code, CoffeeScript remove for you the last comma. Okay, more examples. As I said, CoffeeScript uses white space for blocks. So, if we run tiConf and the JavaScript code, okay. List comprehensions. We can define a list with this, and we have the for loop in this way. So this compiles into this in JavaScript. So this. Also, we can put some conditions here, and we can get, for instance, this is the code, and the even numbers. Or put a condition here. So, and the code in JavaScript is more verbose. More things I like of CoffeeScript is the existential operator. That is very useful, and as you can see in this example, if we run this, we get the length, and so the existential operator look for us if the value exists, if the value is not undefined or null. And you can also use classes in CoffeeScript, and it has a nice syntax. And in this example, this is what we get. And this is the JavaScript code. Okay. So this code that will be familiar for you is CoffeeScript Titanium code. This is what we have seen. We don't need all this stuff. And this is the CoffeeScript code for this. So we have seen that, the arrays complications, more samples. The first one compiles into that. More things I like of CoffeeScript. CoffeeScript, every piece of code is private by default in CoffeeScript. So if you have this file with this code, and what you get when you compile it in JavaScript, CoffeeScript wrap this code with this. So everything is private by default. And as we can see, we have seen all variables are private by default, are private. So if you need to share a variable, you need to create a function. More things I like of CoffeeScript, the strict comparisons. As you know, the difference between the double equal comparison and the triple equal is triple equal stands for strict object equality. And in JavaScript, people tend to use the double equal, and sometimes you get unexpected results. In these examples, in JavaScript, all the comparisons are true, And I don't know why, for instance, the number 2 is the same as the string 2. So in CoffeeScript, we have always strict comparisons. We have the is operator, and the is operator always stands for triple equal. So this is the difference. Oops. The existential operator, more examples. Another interesting thing is the string interpolation. In CoffeeScript, we don't need to concatenate strings, because you can do a string interpolation. As you can see in this example, produce hola Roberto. And also you can put real code into the string interpolation, like their name to uppercase. Okay. And this is another example of classes. And I can show you the syntax of the classes. We don't need the this dot keyword, and we have the @ symbol. In CoffeeScript, this dot is the same that the @ symbol. But also, we don't need these lines, because we have implicit in the constructor. So this is the syntax of this class person in CoffeeScript. And this is the JavaScript code. No, this is another example, sorry, of a class person and an inheritance. So here you can see the supper keyword and the stem keyword. And the class employee calls the superclass, and you get Steve Jobs CEO. So, how to use Titanium how to use it with Titanium, CoffeeScript? First, you need to install in CoffeeScript. You need Node.js and npm, the Node Package Manager, and with this line you can install CoffeeScript. And you need to put a build script into your project. So this is a typical structure project of a Titanium project, the ReallyLateBooking structure. And the only difference is the coffee folder, where is all the .coffee files, and the build script. With this build script, with this line, the -o stands for output folder, and the -c stands for compile, and the last is the origin folder, and the W stands for watching. So it's CoffeeScript is compiling. When you change a file, CoffeeScript compile for you. And this is what you need to start with your project with CoffeeScript. You can use reusable components, and this is code of the ReallyLateBooking application. And you can use CoffeeScript classes, or also you can use module.js, common.js modules. This is how we structure ReallyLateBooking. Okay. Okay, if you want to learn more, I created this project for the Madrid Titanium meetup group. This is a very simple application of a to-do application, task manager. You can get in GitHub the JavaScript version and the CoffeeScript version. It is inspired by the to-do MVC project, and you can get it in GitHub. So that is. Thank you for listening.